Hey YouTube and other YouTubers and vegans. Today, my message. I'm gonna leave this uncut. Well, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna leave this uncut. And so what am I sitting here telling you about this for? I might cut this video, but I'm not gonna cut much. I am here today to share that it is exactly 3 years and 8 months, 100% completely vegan. That means no dairy, no animal products, no eggs, no animal products. I already said that right. No honey. Although I understand when people eat honey. But 3 years, 8 months, 100% vegan. And I always like to say that it's really a lot longer in a way. I became a vegetarian in 1996, so it's been a really long time. And I went pretty much 100% raw food in like 2000, 2001, and then I came back to eating some dairy, meaning specifically milk or dairy products like that, sometimes that were organic. Finally I decided to not waver on that issue anymore. 3 years and 8 months ago, still going strong, still 100% vegan. And so my message is that it's going good. Everything that you do in life has its challenges. If you're going to eat meat, you have to deal with the challenge of eating meat and all of the things that come with it. If you are vegan, then you're going to have to learn what are the best foods to eat as a vegan and how to do it in a way that gives you the most energy. So I'm still imperfect after 3 years and 8 months of being vegan and 21 years of being vegetarian, mostly high raw for the longest period of time. Never mind. Okay, look at me. Here I am trying to explain to you exactly. I want you to, so bad I want you to know how much of a vegan I am. But the truth of the matter is that I have tried so many ways of being vegan and so many ways of being vegetarian, and I've done it for different reasons. And I am partly vegan for the animals, and I'm partly vegan because I thought it was a good health choice. And so there you have it. 3 years, 8 months, going strong. By the way, I have a drink here, right here, one of my favorite summertime drinks. And this is just blended ice with 100% pure apple juice. And it's all organic, and the ice is filtered water ice. It's really good. I think this is one of the best summer treats. And some of the things that I've learned that are helpful in being vegan is to get a wide variety of good organic vegan foods, and to make sure that you're getting some kind of greens frequently, like I try to do it at least 6 days a week, and eat a good amount of fruit. You don't have to eat all fruit, but make sure that you include some fruit every day, and at least most days, unless you don't have good access to it. And then don't be afraid of carbohydrates. Don't be afraid of beans. Don't worry about the little things like leptins and there are so many things that you could be worried about. There's inhibitors of different kinds. There are, oh my gosh, some of these things I haven't even talked about in so long, but goitrogenic foods. There's lots of goitrogenic foods. Don't worry. As long as you're getting a variety of foods, you don't have to worry about these things. What else might there be to be concerned about that people tell you? Oh, gluten. Now, if you're like a celiac or something like that, listen to me. I'm just going to tell you straight up. If you have a gluten intolerance and you know that it's a gluten intolerance, then I understand if you don't eat gluten. But you don't have to worry about gluten because gluten is in so few foods. The only reason you would have to worry about gluten is if you buy a lot of pre-packaged, pre-made foods that are more traditional style foods as opposed to like kind of more whole foods, organic foods, because it's just wheat, barley, rye, and then some of the other ancient wheat grains. Those are pretty much all of the grains that have gluten in them. And the exception to that would be oats, but it's not because oats have gluten. It is because oats sometimes are processed with wheat. So what am I trying to say here? Is that there's all of these things you could worry about. But if you're going to be vegan, don't worry about them. Also, if you were eating animal products, there's a lot of other things you could worry about. A lot of other things. I think there's actually more things that you could worry about if you're eating animal products than if you're vegan. For example, even if you let your meat sit out on the table too long and it gets bacteria, and if it's not good for you, it could kill you. If you leave tofu out for 2 days, you could probably still eat it. And if you leave it out for 3 days, it'll probably start to smell really bad. But the bottom line is that there isn't too much in the way of vegetables or fruit that are going to kill you if you leave them sitting out. There are lots of reasons that you could, or lots of excuses that you could make about why you can't do this or why you can't do that in life. But when it comes right down to it, find the reasons that you can do something. Find the people that will help and support you to do what it is you want to do if you believe it's a good thing. So I am staying vegan unless I have some crazy life-changing experience, and I don't know if I'm not trying to say I'm the most healthy person in the world. I think I do the best I can to be the most healthy person in the world, truly. I really want to be the most healthy person, or one of the most healthy people, or in the top tier of the most healthy people in the world. I want that. But I'm not perfect. No human is. So don't worry about those little things. But the bottom line is I could do anything, pretty much, that anybody who is a meat eater can do. So the vegan diet is not holding me back from living a life that is full. And that being said, I don't know if I would be better off if I ate meat. I have no idea, but I know that I don't want to kill animals, so I'm not going to eat it. That's it. 3 years, 8 months, being vegan, drink apple juice slushies, and take your, that was gonna be it, but it's not gonna be it because I said a few things that would help you. So get some good vitamin B12. There's some liquid B12s in methylcobalamin that are sprays that I like. Just try to stick with something that doesn't have any extra ingredients, or if it does have extra ingredients, that they're just something that's good for you, that you know what it is. Okay, also, don't be afraid to take a multivitamin if you want to, and just look for something that's a good organic multivitamin, or like a all natural, really truly all natural, with no binders, fillers, excipients, any kind of extras added to it, multivitamin that is preferably a food-based multivitamin that's a vegan-friendly vitamin. And I don't take anything like that all the time, but it's not a bad thing to take something like that if you want to ensure that you're getting all the nutrients that you need. If you also want to get all the nutrients you need, eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. Don't be afraid to cook your food either. Some foods are better for you when they're cooked. For example, foods that have goitrogenic qualities are not goitrogenic when they are cooked. So there are a multitude of different ways that you can get what you need. Don't be afraid, if you want to take a supplement of some kind besides B12. I take some iodine sometimes, and in the winter months, sometimes I'll take some vitamin D, and I find the vegan-friendly, good forms of vitamin D. So you have a lot of different options and things to choose from in the time that we live in. So take it easy, do it. Don't worry about the things that people tell you are bad about. Don't worry about what other people say about, can you live on a vegan diet? Because you can live on a vegan diet. If you don't want to be vegan, I'm not trying to say you should go vegan. I think that it's a good thing for a lot of reasons to do that, but I understand that all of us were probably raised differently than that, and it's really hard to break free from those other things, and it's even hard to gain that trust that you're going to get what you need if you should step outside of the box and try something like being vegan. So I do understand if you're hesitant because you have heard a lot of things that maybe are anti-vegan, or just something like you don't get enough protein. Now, there are plenty of examples of people living and doing great being vegan. So I don't think you have anything to worry about for yourself in that aspect, but I understand if you are a little bit hesitant. And that being said, I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope I didn't ramble too much in this video. I appreciate you watching, and if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe if you like this video and you want to see more. And I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.